I deployed to Iraq in 2005 for Operation Iraqi Freedom. I was on a route reconnaissance patrol. I was a scout sniper. On May 3rd of 2005, I would have an experience with an EFP. It cut right through my vehicle, like butter. I wasn't knocked out. I remember everything. Still to this day, I could tell you the smell of the vehicle, what it smelled like on the inside. When it cut through my door, cut through right next to my head, and basically cut me in half from the left corner of my temple down through my jaw. I can remember the shrapnel and the rocks coming across the front of the truck. I remember it felt like a molten sledgehammer hitting me in the face.
I ride for Operation Second Chance because it provides me the opportunity to, in a small way, pay the debt of gratitude I had for the soldiers coming back. This has become more than getting on a bike for 4 days and riding 80 miles. It's become a life mission.
Would you sacrifice a few hours so we can pick ourselves up, put our boots back on, and drive on? Wouldn't you do it?
The Ride Allegheny started in 2001 with a bunch of neighborhood guys just looking for some activities during the weekend.
We realized after a few years that, this is a special thing and we could do something more with it.
We loved the adventure, we loved the camaraderie, we loved the fun, but we thought we were missing something, and that was we can raise money for a great cause. And that great cause was Operation Second Chance. Well, I think it was important to everybody because we were seeing a lot of the injured men and women coming back from the war and hearing a lot about some of the gaps in how they were being taken care of. And we felt that we could really help.
Ride Allegheny wants to really take our ride to another level. If we get more riders, we're really going to increase our fundraising ability. 90%, if not 99% of every dollar we raise goes directly to help these men and women out that are recovering at Walter Reed and other places. And so the more people we can get into this, the more money we can raise. It's just that many more people that we can help.
Once you personalize the ride and meet some of the soldiers and in some cases ride with them, it becomes very apparent that they're in need and I can help. I think a lot about what they've gone through. When you're feeling sore and tired and don't have enough water in your backpack or your camelback, it pales in comparison to some of the struggles that they've gone through. And it makes you appreciate what you do have, and it makes you appreciate what you're doing as part of this ride to help.
When I do see some of the outcomes of the fundraising attributed to our ride, it's a very humbling experience. And at the same time, it's a very real, tangible impact of what we do in our efforts to raise this money. It truly is making a difference in people's lives.
Ride Allegheny, a 320-mile bike adventure from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to Washington, D.C.
Join us for the ride of a lifetime.
This is your chance to make a difference. Are you in?
The actual ride itself is, it's a relatively flat ride, but it takes you from literally downtown Pittsburgh through some of the most beautiful countryside in western Pennsylvania and western Maryland. It's a converted railroad track, and you're going through very serene environment. It's very therapeutic. There's something about being away from technology, being away from the noise of the city and the noise of daily life that is very peaceful.
Physically, the ride requires you ride at a steady pace, be able to ride 30 to 50 miles, at a time. We've had people that were in their 20s, and we've had people that were in their late 60s.
One of the most important and exciting aspects of Ride Allegheny is it's open to all bike levels. A typical day in the life, we will start at the crack of dawn with a group breakfast. We get on our bikes and we hit the trails.
I think once you do an event like this, it brings people together. When you experience this kind of physical challenge together, people have a connection, and they come together at the end of each day and talk about, what it was like, what they experienced.
In terms of accommodations for the ride, we oftentimes find ourselves in great communities, small town in nature. We're staying in more mom and pop types of accommodations.
It's a long day riding. At the end of the ride, I think the folks that did it for the first time, and even people that have done it numerous times, all share a real sense of accomplishment. To get through 4 days together and do 320 miles is a big thing.